Scientists have always been interested in finding the underlying nature of reality. Like, for instance, in chemistry, we look at the composition of material and its interactions, and everything sums up to its interaction of electrons and the configuration of its electronic distribution and its nuclear distribution. Now, what lies in the further deeper appreciations of reality? If we were to look at electrons, they are elementary particles and they are themselves made up of themselves. But if we were to look at protons and neutrons, they are further subdivided into a class of particles known as the quarks. Quarks are really fancy in terms of mathematics, so we are not going into that detail. But then again, we have this intuitive question that what are quarks made up of? What are electrons made up of? The particles that we say are not made up of anything else. How are they related to one another? How are they related to the life that we see around, to the universe that we see around? The answer lies in strings. Now, if we were to look at this guitar, it has 6 strings and each string produces a different note. Like, for instance, like every string produces a different note. Now, if I were to use just 3 of those strings, I can produce a melody. Like, for instance, wow. So I don't know if it was wow or not, but it serves the purpose that I can produce different kinds of sounds from just 3 of those strings. Similarly, scientists claim that everything in this universe is just strings. Everything, you, me, this bookshelf, that clock, this guitar, this sofa, this chair that I'm sitting on, everything is made up of strings. Like, for instance, if we have an electron, it's actually just a string that is vibrating with a certain frequency. If we have a quark, it is just a string that is vibrating with another frequency. Like, for instance, if I have this higher E string, if I play it just like that, you get a different sound. But if I press on this fret, on 4th fret, I get a different sound. And over there, I get another sound. So yeah, it's all about different frequencies and every frequency making another kind of a particle. And, kind of evading the fancy terminologies, it actually solves the problem that Einstein was facing in last 30 years of his life, and later each and every scientist that we know, each and every fancy cool scientist like Stephen Hawking, even Abdus Salam, they've worked on finding the theory of everything. And if we find the experimental evidence of string theory, we might just find the theory of everything, a single theory that defines the entirety of this universe. Thank you.